know, last week Rhea was in Australia doing a promotional tour in her homeland for the big events coming up in Perth in October. And, well, Giulia and Roxanne would take advantage of that, taking out Iyo Sky last week. Rhea told me earlier today, Roxanne and Giulia picked the wrong week to mess around.
Louisville's response to Mommy has been deafening here tonight.
Rhea's made it very clear to Iyo Sky, hey, I respect you. We'll fight together against a common enemy, but she has not forgotten about the world title that Iyo Sky has around her waist.
Now, Rhea Ripley's used to having gold around her waist, but she's okay to kick some NXT ass here on a Monday with Iyo Sky.
The current world champion Iyo Sky, the former world champion Rhea Ripley, against two of the hottest up-and-coming stars in the business today, Roxanne Perez and Giulia, in our main event of Monday Night Raw. So Iyo Sky going to start things off with Roxanne Perez tonight. They had a tremendous matchup last week, and Roxanne quickly trying to get out of harm's way, and Iyo Sky says, not so fast.
Well, Roxanne might have done that on purpose, though. The Prodigy always has a plan, seemingly.
Yeah, the former two-time NXT Women's Champion. And there's Iyo Sky taking Roxanne down, and Roxanne turns the tables. Roxanne, a former tag champ as well.
Look how physical we have here at the beginning of this fight.
Well, Roxanne and Giulia have done a lot to Iyo and even Rhea over the past few weeks. Covered now by the champ and a kick out by Perez.
Yeah, these NXT girls don't give a single damn about anybody but themselves. We don't give a damn was the actual quote about Iyo Sky and Rhea Ripley's legacy and everything.
And now the side headlock applied to Perez. Roxanne Perez, known as the Prodigy, 15 years old. She would start her career training with a Booker T in Houston, Texas. Well-documented story of a 10-hour bus ride on weekends to be able to train.
Certainly loves the business and has taken to it quickly. As her and Giulia making a name for themselves quickly here on Raw.
And now double team action. Roxanne and Giulia working well together as they send Roxanne into the corner.
Great tag team work here by Giulia and Roxanne.
And here's Giulia, known as Beautiful Madness. And Roxanne Perez with a cheap shot as Giulia was dealing with referee Jessica Carr. And Rhea Ripley now.
Rhea said, oh, that's cute.
Gonna make Roxanne pay.
You think you're gonna cheap shot my partner?
Drop kick by Ripley.
Holy hell, did you see?
And now the official Jessica Carr trying to separate Rhea Ripley and get her back out to the apron, and Giulia now making Iyo Sky pay. Giulia, former World of Stardom champion, Wonder World of Stardom championship holder as well, and Iyo Sky. What a move as she delivers a drop kick to Giulia. Giulia, one time former NXT Women's Champion. Tag made. No, thought the tag was made, but Roxanne Perez, veteran move by Perez.
Now the Prodigy was ready. Oh, with a big slap to Mommy. That ain't gonna do much but wake her up, I feel.
Yeah, now mocking Rhea Ripley, and I'm not quite sure that was the right move by Roxanne Perez. She's gutsy, but gonna get herself in a little bit of trouble here. Giulia caught. Perez drives Ripley spine first to the post.
Great teamwork out of Roxanne and Giulia.
And now Iyo Sky with a suicide dive. And Giulia with a drop kick. Their bodies everywhere. Wild action here in our main event.